Hello, YouTube. It's Chelsea the Destroyer, and we're going to watch an honest trailer about Disney's newest, most popular movie, Snow White. Grab your snackies, grab your bevies. Let me know what you're eating or drinking down below. Let's get to watching. Okay, it's high time for Snow White already. Come on, do fucking Snow White 2025, the Rachel Ziegler one. Snow White 2025, I'm expecting some savagery. Snow White, you cowards! Please, please, please do this new Snow White 2025 live action, please. Can't wait for the Snow White honest trailer. When are we getting the new Snow White honest trailer? I'm impatient. Didn't they re-release it, by the way? Which I don't understand why they did that. I guess they were hoping for more people to go watch it. I don't know.
In a world where Disney already remade their best films and reheated all their leftovers.
Okay, hold up.
Already remade their best films and reheated all.
There was a live action Lady and the Tramp. I have not seen Cruella. I don't really care for it. The Jungle Book was fine. There are a lot of different, I want to say, Jungle Book live actions, like some older ones, and some of them are really good. But I think the Jungle Book one was fine.
All their leftovers.
Ew.
One brand will dig so deep in their nostalgia minds, they'll awaken an ancient and monstrous evil.
We're as old as the trees.
The bottom left one was Pete's Dragon, which was already like live action to begin with, I think. But then they kind of like changed it, I think, a lot in the remake of it. I don't know. You've never heard of Pete's Dragon? It's old. Like, it's an old movie. And then, like, the remake happened. I think that was one of the first remakes, wasn't it? Yeah, the dragon is just CGI instead of 2D. Like, in the original one, it was 2D. It was 2D animation.
And monstrous evil.
We're as old as the trees.
Begone, foul beasts! Go back to the shadow!
Snow White.
It looks so
Disney's
bad.
putting the D in desperation and reinventing your grandma's favorite movie for a generation that couldn't care less. Adding one bad boy love interest.
My name's Jonathan, Princess.
7 blast.
Once again, motherfucker, Hoopsta is Jonathan. Like, what do you mean, Jonathan? Get out of my face, Jonathan. Who? Hoopst? Also, all of the freaking changes. Oh my God. Did you guys hear some of the changes for Lilo and Stitch? What the fuck? Whoever is making these live action, like, adaptations, whatever, don't understand the heart or point of the movie or the characters. That's it. I don't know why they're getting greenlit with the changes that they're making. Like, they dead ass do not understand the whole fucking point. The characters' motivations, why they do things, the point of the movie at times. I'm very tired. The dwarves are AI. They are 100% AI. I'm so tired. Like, whoever stop. Disney, stop it. Stop it. The reason why the generation does not care, because you're spitting on our good memories and our good stories. Like, these princesses have strength that is not picking up a sword and fighting. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but they have a different type of strength. And they're also somewhat caricatures of the time frame in which they were made, sort of. But, like, quit just changing things. Like, just, oh my God. You could literally, if you, it would have been better if you just did, like, a shot-by-shot remake. I'm gonna be honest. It would have been better. Like, I swear to God.
blasphemies against God and man, and more virtue signaling than a Coachella land acknowledgement.
It seems to me that everyone here could do a much better job at listening to one another.
In this mirror image of the film that birthed American animation, in that it hopefully causes the death of live-action remakes.
Disney halts development of live-action remakes after Snow White bombs. Good. Disney has reportedly paused development of Tangled after its live-action Snow White film failed to wow at the box office. Okay. They had live-action Tangled, which apparently has been paused. They were gonna do live-action Moana, which I don't even it's starting to piss me off. I'm just straight up live-action Moana. Why? Moana is still fairly new. My understanding was they were trying to keep IP stuff. I don't know how true that is. Whatever. You have some of the strongest IPs in your freaking catalog, right? The Disney Princess line, okay? They cancel live action Hunchback. Okay. I would, if they mess up live action Hercules, if they continue with live action Hercules and then they just mess that up, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be straight up pissed. I'm gonna be like, what do you mean? I don't need live action Moana. I didn't need Moana 2. First of all, quit making sequels to shit that doesn't need sequels. Okay? 100%. Stop doing that. Second of all, quit making live action things for things that are relatively new. The How to Train Your Dragon live action, I'm kind of like, I mean, I guess you just need money. Because I still feel like those movies are too recent-ish. I could be wrong. At least Moana, at least that one's older than Moana, right? But live action Moana? Are you serious? I'm annoyed. Still waiting on live action Treasure Planet in Atlantis. You're probably going to continue to freaking wait. That would probably be decent. I'm just annoyed. I'm tired.
Rachel Zegler stars. Some of you are already booing. Relax.
Yes.
Rachel Zegler stars.
Let me tell you why we're booing. Because of everything she said on the press tours.
As Snow White, a girl whose name would be Heatwave.
Okay. Her hair in this, where it's messed up and wet, looks way better than her hair here. Little Farquaad looking. What? She look a little page boy, I'm a little boy that likes berries and cream looking ass. I'm so annoyed. Why does it look so bad?
Relax. Rachel Zegler stars as Snow White, a girl whose name would be Heatwave if the weather were different.
To honor the night she arrived, her parents named the girl Snow White.
When she's robbed of her Snow White privilege.
What? Hold on.
Snow White.
When she's...
What are these obviously plastic gem looking? What? What? What are these aquarium looking ass gem rocks? What is this? What is this? Why? Dude, those look so cheap and shitty. Dead ass, those are just plastic. Plastic ass looking shit. Oh my god.
Robbed of her Snow White privilege, she'll go full Farquaad, tumbling all the way from Disney princess to DreamWorks peasant, until she vows to take back her throne with the powers of free food.
Would you like one? Isn't much, but...
Level 3 druid spells. And of course, nepotism.
My father was king. This is my father's house. My father. 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 My father.
Your father.
My father would show
my God, my father, your father, your father. Jesus.
Mercy.
People have caught on that Gal Gadot might not be so good at the whole acting thing.
And enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Is that so hard?
Kalel, no.
Casting her as a queen whose hotness is all she is going for her. Oh, excuse me, her fairness. She's in an era where you can't post thirst traps, so she gets validation from her mirror instead.
Your beauty is beyond compare.
As she sits around the castle, amassing wealth and
Fucking aquarium rock looking ass gems is what she's acquiring. Hold on.
as she sits around the castle, amassing.
Y'all ever had a beta fish? Y'all put little aquarium gems in there. This is not important in the grand scheme of things. It really isn't. I don't know why I'm so bothered by it, but it looks so fake. And they keep showing it. And I'm like, why? Christ. Oh my God.
Wealth and power, while Snow White thinks that monarchy is like communism with extra steps.
The king and queen taught Snow White that the bounty of the land belonged to all who tended it.
In this confusing battle between stupid good and stupid evil, that's resolved when the Snow White savior lectures the soldiers into submission.
You were a farmer. You have a wife. You were a baker, just like your father, Arthur. William, we lived with hope. Good things were nurtured and allowed to grow.
Okay, you win. At least when Paul Atreides did this, it ended with a cousin fight.
Jura absir sihi secure tu femni. Do.
Is that okay?
Enough of this charade.
Look at her fake ass necklace. All right.
Take a detour through the forest where they shot Evil Dead. Then arrive at something truly horrific. These weird little freakos. 7 dwarves who look like they should be killing horny teens by a lake, proving that Hollywood.
It feels like something that was made at like the end of the 1990s or the very early 2000s. Actually, no, end of the 1990s. It feels like it was something that was made then. And it's so bad, the amount of budget they had. And I know they had to like reshoot multiple times, I think. And it just looks so bad.
It doesn't need AI to produce uncanny monsters. It can make them the old-fashioned way. Ugh. Ugh. Ah! Alongside these garbage pail kids, you'll meet 6 non-dwarves, plus 1 real one. As if an intern mixed up 2 drafts of the script and no one noticed. Leading them is Jonathan.
No, we noticed. I mean, I say we like I watched this movie. I didn't know. Everyone noticed. Like everyone was like, oh, they had the whole story without the dwarves. That instead they had the 7 thieves or whatever. And dead ass, everyone was upset about it when they tested it. Like everyone's like, this is not the story. What is this? And so they were like, oh, well, we'll just reshoot some and use like CGI and like just jam these 2 stories together and it'll be fine. No one will notice. Yeah, they will.
Who's like Robin Hood, if you squint real hard and also have a head injury. He's taking a break from brooding and entering.
This criminal was caught in the scullery pilfering royal supplies.
To half-assedly flirt with Snowy, even though she has way stronger chemistry with Dopey. Until he does the duty of every man.
I'm going to be 100% with you. I don't like this scene. This is like the second or third time we've seen it where everyone is wearing white. I don't know what the scene is. I don't like it. It just feels washed out. Like, it just, it's the ending. Great. It feels kind of like a cult, yeah. Like, I just, like everyone, you have to wear white and then dance with me in the streets and the scene. It's weird. It is not, they took White as Snow a bit far at the end. It's not good, especially because they just remade her dress in white. They just remade everyone's outfits in white. I don't know. It just looks weird. And like everyone is getting lost in the fact that you're just like, your eyes are blinded by how white everyone's clothes is. If that makes sense. Like, it's like your eyes are getting tired looking at it.
Until he does the duty of every man in a fairy tale and kisses an unconscious woman.
I thought they were going to take that part out. I thought the whole thing was, oh, there's not going to be romance or whatever. She doesn't need a prince to save her. So she needs a thief, dude? Or something? What?
To be fair, he thought he was just kissing her corpse. I mean, that's better, right?
No.
Prepare your ears for the most poorly conceived musical since the butthole cut of Cats that barely updates the hokey 1930s songs, stages every number as a slow walk towards the camera. And if you thought there was no chance Gal Gadot could sing worse than the Imagine video,
God. That neon necklace thing she got going on. It's like alcohol inks. It's like you tinted it with alcohol ink. It's so jarringly fake. Like, okay. It's like, what, suspension of disbelief? Every once in a while I will watch a movie and like something will just make it in my face the fact that I am watching something that was created by people. If that makes any sense. Like, I'm very invested in the story, and then something makes me just very aware that these are people playing a role and everything is extremely manufactured, right? Have you guys ever felt that? Like, yes, everything is extremely manufactured. None of this is real. And I am just very aware I'm watching a movie that was manufactured. And like, I am no longer sucked into the story. This kind of broke the fantasy I was watching, right? Yeah, like I lost the immersion of it. Every fucking one of these fake ass gyms is doing that to me. And that white dancing scene. But like every one of them, I'm bothered by it. You had to look up alcohol ink and you can't unsee it now. Like, you can't unsee that is what they tinted this gym with. Like, it's, oh my God. So I'm looking at this and my stupid cosplay brain is like, cool. That is a plastic you can dye, and they dyed it using that ink. That's how they made that. And I'm just like, it bothers me. Every time I see these crappy looking gems, I'm just like, yep, I'm back in reality. Oh my God.
Imagine there's no heaven.
keep dreaming.
But to start, I don't have the heart, as you may recall.
A voice as creaky as a cackle.
They gave her 2 songs? Why? So get more upset than you thought was possible over a 1930s princess cartoon. Whether you're mad that Rachel Zegler dismissed the original.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so.
Yeah, and also kind of put Disney on the map. And it also helped spark the animation industry worldwide. I don't think you understand how important Snow White is to animation in its entirety. And I'm bothered by that. It was so important to anime and just animation in general, including like Japanese anime. Like, it is so important historically. And you could disagree with some of the stories. It's based off a very old, like, fairy tale, right? However, sorry, my chat just said something weird. I'm so frustrated. This is why people had issues with her specifically.
Mad at either side of the Israeli-Palestinian
Yes. Yeah.
conflict. Mad at either side of the ethics and dwarf casting debate. Or just mad that all the costumes look like they were purchased at Spirit Halloween.
So it's not just me. This dress was made by designed apparently by the same woman that did the Cinderella dress for the Cinderella movie, like live action movie. Like the gorgeous blue Cinderella dress. What is this? Why does it look so bad? Why does it look so cheap? I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the budget after having to reshoot and making the CGI dwarves or something. But that was like them reshooting, right? So why does it look this bad?
It's the rare film that united the entire world in anger,
Okay.
as only this movie, Rise of Skywalker, or Quantum Mania have done before. Wow, Disney, you are killing it these days. And by it, I mean the industry.
Yeah.
Starring Zegler's Can't Be Choosers. Wonder, woo, man, this is bad. We Have Robin Hood at Home. Comedy and Tragedy's Long Lost Brother, Unbearably.
Yeah, what's up with your whole deal, Doc?
He had grumps like a schmuck, schmuck, face like a muck, guck, yuck. Euphoria! Schnoz, the great and
They look
powerful.
so bad.
Freaks and meeks. As tired as I am coming up with puns. And my life is dope, and I do dope shit. The Princess and the Slog.
Hot milk. It helps me sleep.
What are they milking? I haven't seen one cow this entire time. Hasta la pasta, baby.
You know,
Hasta la pasta, baby.
Why not Zoidberg?
Why not Zoidberg?
If we're kind and polite, the world will be all right.
Hey, friend, I hope things get better for you.
It's just so bad. I don't really have words because, like, to me, Snow White is not my favorite princess. She's not my favorite movie. Like, just 100%, she's not. Her color palette is iconic. The way she looks is very iconic. It works really well. They fucked up here. Like, it looks bad. Snow White, the movie, is so important for animation history. Like, it just is. It is iconic and is really important for Disney historically, animation as a whole historically. I am just very frustrated about how it was treated. And I feel like other people are as well. And you could be like, oh, it's just a story. It's just a movie. You're putting too much into it. Sure. Except it molded a lot of things. It was the basis of a lot of things. It set things off, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of like you wouldn't be enjoying the type of animation that you're currently enjoying without it. Like, quite frankly. So I'm just kind of like, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with what she said on the press tour. I'm frustrated with what they turned this movie into. I'm like, there are so many live action versions of these fairy tales that are popular that are decent live action versions. Why did you do this? You literally could have just made a shot for shot remake and it would have been better. Like, I know it would have been short. It would have been better. I don't know. I'm just frustrated about it.